is indeed correct. Mar on the Bayonetta. And yeah, I mean, Beast Mode K is the tag. I absolutely love that.
That is.
But we're going to have to see. This is a weird matchup. I can't lie, because, I mean, Pac-Man's got a lot of great ways to escape, a lot of great ways to camp, and a lot of great ways to kind of shut down the air as well, which Bayonetta loves to be in.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that fares against ABK, though, because, again, I haven't seen much of Pac-Man. I have seen a lot of Bayonetta for obvious reasons, but that ABK is extremely good at controlling airspace. Like, if you jump and Bayo ABKs, she basically... Okay!
What happens if
I thought
ABK
final
happens
smashes
again?
were banned in this game mode here, but apparently Pac-Man F Smash is still there.
So, okay, yeah, that Pac-Man F Smash going to clean up the somewhat predictable afterburner kick above the ledge from Mar. But I think that already sets the tempo. Like, Kurshaun, apologies, I'm still getting it wrong, is, you know, ready for these mix-ups, has already played a lot of good Bayonettas, and will kill you early if you're not ready.
Yeah, it's definitely a habit that a lot of Bayonetta mains have, ABK from ledge. It's just a giant get-up attack, to be honest. But it can get quite predictable. Obviously, this is very early on in the set, but Kurshaun was very ready for that, and he got a lot off of it. Again, an entire stock lead so far. What are these setups?
Like, that's what I was saying, man. You cannot discount the setups here from our favorite player, Beast Mode K. Mar is going to have to look for a... Like, it's really hard to wrestle a lead from Pac-Man because, like, Hydrant is just a singular better block. Like, being able to push you away, being able to disrupt how you're moving, being able to benefit the speed that Pac-Man can go at. So incredibly important. But also, Pac-Man just has Bell forward smash, which is going to kill Bayonetta at absurdly early %, something that Bayo can't really match.
Yeah, definitely one of those characters that can wall you out if he wants to. But then, he can also box. So, Mar here at a very big % deficit. The Witch Time not getting much off of it, and I don't even know what happened there, but...
Well, brilliantly done from Kurshaun, because they Z-dropped the apple so that when they ran up and grabbed them, the apple hit them.
Wow.
So, you know, thinking 2 steps ahead, you've got to be. And I can't believe I've just noticed this. Mar is from Mexico.
Yes, they are. They are indeed.
So yeah, more international talent coming out here for the pre-SmashCon local here at Xanadu. And
what, 100 and something people at this local.
No, exactly.
Which is to us is an insane concept, but
I mean, to be fair, they normally get about 64 according to what I've heard. The intel on the streets. I'm starting to think, is Mar the Bayonetta that beat Zomba at Smash Factor?
I don't recall, but maybe.
I'm going to have to rely on the chat to see how that goes. But Mar is slowly actually finding their footing. A few neutral interactions here and there going their way. A few bigger and better punishes, which for Bayonetta is everything. The jab's slightly stale, so it's not going to kill. But you can't deny that, like, from what looked like a runaway game, Mar is adapting.
This is actually a lot closer than it seems, again, because Bayonetta thrives off these low %.
And we have confirmation in the chat that Mar did indeed beat Zomba at Smash Factor. It is that Bayonetta, and wow. Can't believe I didn't recognize it sooner, because this is some great adaptation and some great Bayonetta gameplay.
Yeah, this is definitely a... Okay, never mind.
But all of the breath just got stolen out of my lungs in a moment. What a setup. This is what I was saying. Who is doing these setups, man?
You were saying this earlier, and then I had to see it to believe it. But yes, these setups are indeed incredible.
I love how we were just saying, like, yeah, Mar is that guy. Mar took down arguably at minimum, top 15 player in the world right now at, you know, one of the biggest tournaments, you know, to start the second half of the ranking season.
Yeah,
and then
Kurshaun just comes up here and is all like, yo, check out these setups.
You're that guy? No. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. I've got the setups. I've got the forward throw bell stuff.
It was honestly, some of them were actually kind of mesmerizing. I'm a big fan of just item setups, in case you can tell.
But everybody's getting into chess. Kurshaun is getting into 3D chess, man. And it is what it is. It's a beautiful thing to watch, you know? Like, I'm having a blast watching this.
I was honestly expecting a lot more witch times. We only saw one, I think.
Yeah, that's actually quite odd. Against a character who's so reliant on his items like Pac-Man, you would expect to see a lot more versus the Hydrant, versus some of the more prominent, you know, neutral B items that they can charge. But so far, Ma has not opted to do that.
Yeah, I guess you could probably say that that's also something that Kurshaun is doing pretty well. He's being pretty cryptic with how he's using his items, because a lot of okay, we're just seeing.
I felt that one.
Yeah,
that one hit me straight in the gut too, because yeah, Ma was like, okay, this is how we're playing the game, is it? I understand. Here is my, you know, expertly laid out plan to beat your entire game plan. And yeah, Ma just did exactly what Kurshaun did to him last game with the F smash, just taking the stock super early.
Completely 180, and that tether grab is deceptively long. And almost back to even here. There we go.
There you go. The kind of up being into the apple. You know, Pac-Man's got so many fruits. It's kind of hard to keep track of them when you're kind of worried about getting hit off stage and all of that. But here we go. That misgrab is certainly going to be such a big punish from Bayonetta. But the fantastic SDI from Kurshaun going to get them out of it. Well, again, Pac-Man has so many great escape options that this matchup has to be at least a little bit tough for Bayo.
Yeah, I feel like it would have actually been All right. Every time I'm just going to not say anything when that happens.
So funny. It's just like, look what I'm doing. I'm charging an item. I'm charging an item behind the hydrant. What are you going to do? I'm going to punch you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my face or my fist in your face right now.
This man is thinking in 5 dimensions ahead, and then Bayo just says no and just punches him in the face.
Somebody in chat said game 2 bar. Like game 4 layer.
I miss game 4
And I mean, I don't know what he did to him game 2, what he did to Zomba game 2 at SmashCon, but like if it was anything like this, it is a complete 180 from what we saw before.
Yeah, again, shows the adaptation of these players. I think we kind of did see that towards the end of that first game where Mar was sort of picking up on Kurshaun's habits, but we've sort of seen them exploit it a lot harder in the second game.
Oh, that's a big stun, yet can't drop that shield versus Bell there. And now, I mean, Key's not going to do a great deal, but when we see that Gallagher come out, there is a very legitimate chance that Kurshaun could come straight back into this game.
We're going to see another F smash at ledge here. I feel like it's coming. I have a gut feeling.
Into existence. There's the F smash, but big punish. Re-grab on the Gallagher. Fantastic stuff. That is 86%. That is definitely Bell forward smash range. Pac-Man's kill potential. There you go. There's the Bell. It's come out.
Beast mode.
Ma, don't throw this now.
Yeah, I feel like this second game could go either way. But I really want to see a game 3. Oh, not biased to any of these players. It's just that this showing has been extremely...
What an air dodge from Ma. That would have undoubtedly hit and been the end of the game if they did not do that. And now the bell is already out. The tricks are already there. You can see Kurshaun delving even deeper into the box.
This is where...
But there you go.
I was about to say, this is where Bayo really struggles, is to find a kill at these very high percents, because she obviously doesn't have any confirms other than just like raw attacks. So we are going to see a game 3, which I'm very happy about, because this set has been very nice to watch.
It's been a really interesting set, because game 1 was very much like Kurshaun going, I'm going to do all this crazy stuff. I'm going to get a super early lead. And then Ma going, right, I've got to adapt. I've got to adapt. How do I adapt? Okay, I'm adapting, I'm adapting, I'm adapting. And it was barely not enough. In that game, Ma was like off to a hot start. And then it was Kurshaun going, I'm adapting, I'm adapting, I'm adapting. I'm bringing it back, bringing it back. and then barely didn't clutch it out themselves. So we're going to have to see who's what foot.
I'm wondering, are we going to see Kurshaun? Okay, back to PS2. But yeah, I'm wondering, are we going to see Kurshaun sort of start off with a very strong lead again now that they figured out how to play against Mars counterplay? And it's looking dead even so far, which is what we'd expect, considering both of these players have adapted to how each other play.
Yeah, this could be yet another big upset for MDVA on the cards here. Using that up B again to get out of the Bayonetta combos. It seems kind of scrubby at first, but when you realize that like it's dying or taking another back air, like it's actually a really good way to minimize the amount of damage you're taking and ensure that your survivability is even greater than it otherwise would be.
But yeah, just under a minute passes in this third game, and we are still at even percents. I don't think we've seen such an even start in the previous game. It's always been sort of one or the other has gained a significant lead in the first sort of minute. But we can just sort of see both of them playing around each other's habits here.
Yeah, big war of attrition kind of going on. People getting, you know, stray 15, 20% bits here, but nobody getting too much. Like, it's all down to, I think, who could secure this first kill, because as we know, momentum in this set is huge, and whoever can get it on their side has a massive advantage going into the next stop.
Going for the ledge trap there, but Hydrogen, I think, sending the wrong way. And yeah, again, we are now almost 2 minutes into this game 3 and no one has taken a stock, and that says a lot about. There's the witch time up smash. There we go.
We have barely seen any witch times, as you mentioned at the end of game 1 in this set, and it's brilliant to see finally that witch time come out as the mix-up. Mar, you know, using it to a great effect, and now Mar has the fruit in hand. And I've just realized that given that Bayonetta uses a lot of those B moves to do the combos, that could be a real problem.
If the other character holds the item, can Pac-Man no longer use neutral B? Okay. That is actually huge. I don't know if Mar has realized that. And I mean, I think they might have.
They held it for a bit there. I don't know if it was just to hold it or if they were trying that strategy, but it could be a big deal if Mar realizes that, like, that disables Key, that disables Gallagher, Bell, everything.
That is actually huge, I think, in this matchup, especially as Bayonetta, as you mentioned.
Like, if you're looking to get momentum, taking away one of the main momentum drivers for Pac-Man could certainly be a big call. One we haven't seen from Mar yet, though.
It's kind of like when you hold Rob's gyro or throw it upwards so that they can't use it. It's that kind of limit to their gameplay.
Oh, thinking that the down smash would cover them there, not quite from Mar. The F smash barely not finding its mark there from Kurshaun. But again, like, as you were saying, this is a lot more kind of like back and forth. Nobody's got the mark here. Like, both of them just try to play as careful as they can and kind of going back to their more traditional game plans.
Yeah, this has to be my favorite set that I've watched this entire evening. Just pure skill from both of these players, and then just the adaptation has just been incredible from both sides.
Oh, that Gallagher in hand, but no, not going to find its opponent. Apologies for the yawn there, it's been a long day.
It has been a very long day.
But yeah, it's always the case of, like, Bayonetta's got the percent lead, but realistically, does it matter at this point now? Because if her Bell hits Bayonetta, it's over.
Yeah, again, Bayo needs just like one stray hit to close out the stock, but actually finding it can prove to be a lot more difficult than it actually seems.
I love Kurshaun's grabs as well, man. Like, he just knows when to grab. Oh, that's big! No, but misses the confirm. No up smash and no back air. That is absolutely huge, because you cannot give Bayonetta extra chances now that you're at this high of a percent.
This is just, I don't even, we're still at 2 stocks, by the way, and this is 2.5 minutes left. This is looking like a very UK game right here.
Somebody call Robbie. But nevertheless, okay, it's going to be Kurshaun actually finding that stock, taking the momentum back. And now it's a big question of extra credit. The second hit of the down air from Bayonetta is not finding its mark.
That grab is definitely going to be it. We're here, last stop.
30% only. This is down to the wire.
I am in such tension that I
You've got
don't
your head
even
in
know.
your hands, man.
Yeah,
You just kinda, like, had to pause for a moment.
I'm very invested in this set, and it's one that could still go both ways. I was about to say even though Mar having a slight lead, but it's just back to even. It's just one hit is all it takes to even things out.
Oh, Nair into key. That's such a cheeky confirm. Oh, that is
The
big
F
though,
smash.
because the trade does not matter. And it's Kurshaun taking it over Mar. Wow. That is such an unfortunate trade for Mar. The ABK not quite getting, or hitting Mar onto the platform. Basically, might as well have been an empty land because it clanked with the bell. The bell is obviously going to have as much stun as, 20 years of whatever. And then just reacted with the F smash. That was so, so great.
Such an unfortunate interaction, but Kurshaun coming out on top. That was, again, a brilliant set from these two. And not actually sure what we've got next. I haven't checked bracket in a while. I don't know what's been happening.
There's